Hello Libra, welcome to your February 2018 reading for the month of February 2018 already. I hope you had a very productive January to set the foundation for what's coming up ahead for you. This is a general reading, Libra, for all Librans. Also listen to your sun sign and your rising sign, and you might find that things resonate there for you as well, and will back up or give you a little bit more information about your sun sign spread. Okay, so that may be helpful for you as well. If you would like to have a personal reading, a one-on-one reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website, and you can book a reading from there to have a very personalized reading to help you in your decision making, help you on your journey. So you might find that that's very beneficial as well. So let's have a look here at what's going on. It looks really quite promising for you. We start the reading with the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is new beginnings, new knowledge, new ways of doing things, newfound wisdom. It's about having ideas that you're going to put into place. So there's a whole lot of new opportunities that are coming your way. There's a whole lot of new opportunities. I want to say for some of you, it's a new course that you want to undertake, a new form of study that you want to undertake. For some of you, that is going to be a course that you've always wanted to do out of interest, to gain more knowledge, to gain more information. For some of you, it's work related, where it's going to help you onto that next level of work, helping you to progress through your work. For some of you, it's simply a new way of doing things, things that you've learned by following somebody, by observing somebody else, or simply things that you've learned from the past, from things that you've experienced in the recent past, knowledge that you've gained, wisdom that you've gained, and it's helping you through this new new beginning. This new beginning where you can actually start using this information and knowledge for your betterment, for your progress, for your improvement in your work environment, in your home environment, in your personal life. It's very beneficial. It's crossed by the Six of Cups. Lovely. That's abundance. That's goodness overflowing. That's it may well be that you are. What I'm hearing is that this is connected to your Ace of Swords, and as you work out what it is you're wanting to learn, what you're wanting to do, what you're going to do with that newfound knowledge, you're going to apply it really well, and you are going to be able to achieve all the things that you've wanted to achieve. I feel like all the good things you've wanted to bring into your life, everything you've been waiting for is there, and it's going to start coming, that your cup runneth over. So it's about setting your dreams, having your wish list, not really worrying about how you're going to do it. Don't worry about the logistics of it. Just work out what it is you want, what it is you want to call in. Because it's all there, and it's all very available to you. It's all available to you. You know, it's you've started the year with the two of wands, which is new horizons, it's new dominions, it's unlocking new, again you see, it's unlocking new situations, new knowledge. So the new knowledge that you've got, it started in the past by, and it's a recent past, I'd say December, January. It's like you've worked out the secrets to progressing, the secrets to moving forward. It's this new knowledge. You've got the key to, that unlocks these opportunities, but you've laid that foundation, and it's in the past, and it's going to start to flow for you because it's all coming together. I feel really positive about that. You know, before I show you I'll show you this one, you know, because I feel like too it's about you know, death card is about endings. It's about endings. It's about finishing off with the past, starting anew. But I feel like these endings, what I'm hearing is, and I get this real sense of these endings aren't something that happened to you. It's actually something you've thought about. It's something you've thought about and you've put in place and you've made happen. It's your choice. It's by choice that these endings have come about. These endings of doors that you've closed from the past, opportunities that could be there but you didn't want them and you've closed them, situations that you've been in and you've severed those ties. And that can also, and I'm also hearing that's also the way you used to think about things, the way you perceive things, the way you used to work, the way you used to, the expectations you had. It's also that. So there's also endings in you, in aspects of you that no longer serve you, that you're getting rid of, you're finishing. There's endings there. There's endings with connections from people in the past. There's endings with the way you used to work and how you used to work, and maybe, you know, you've left a job. You know, it could, for some of you, it's moving from a work environment to another work environment. For some of you, I'm hearing 9-to-5 jobs no longer suitable, and you're moving into a more flexible environment where you can work from home, you can call your own shots, you've got more flexibility, more freedom, being more creative about how you make your money. So there's those changes that have been put in place as well. And so what that's brought about is this, again, you know, you've got two aces, you know, the Ace of Swords, which is knowledge, the mind, projects, and then you've got the Ace of Cups, which is working with your intuition, working with your heart space, to manifest new romances, opening up your heart to allow new people in. And I feel like there's new people coming into your circle, you know, on a friendship level, a romantic level. You can decide what you want on that, because it's a new beginning for you. It's you know, what's no longer relevant you've gotten rid of, and so now you can fill your cup up with what you want on an emotional level. And it's really, I'm feeling really good about it. I'm feeling really peaceful. I'm feeling like your life is just going to be starting to move in the direction you want it to move in. You're going to start living your life the way you want to live it. You're not going to be dictated by schedules and times and other people's expectations. It's really, you're going to be working on your own clock, on your own desires, on your own goals, which is really a great place to be. You know, you've got the Princess of Wands as well, male, or that can be male or female, and I feel like that's the energy that's with you. I feel like it's with you, and I feel like it's about feeling very passionate about the plans, the dreams, the goals, the things you want to bring into your life, things that you want to bring into your life, things that you want to recreate, and you're at the initial stages of that. So January, February are going to be at the initial stages of that, and I feel like that the abundance and your plans falling into place are going to fall into place as the year progresses, and it's just going to become better and better and better, and faster and bigger and bigger. But this is the initial stages of that, where you're clearing out stuff that's no longer relevant, way of life that's no longer relevant, people that are no longer relevant, and work environments that are no longer relevant, and start bringing in what it is you want to introduce into your life. Really positive. That's really, really positive. Okay, so the next part of this reading is what's coming up ahead for the later part of February. And what I want to say here is wish upon a star. Wish upon a star. You know, when you see a falling star, you make a wish, you bring in. And it's really about standing back, reflecting on your life, reflecting on what you want, what lifestyle you want. Do you want more travel? Do you want a new place to live? Do you want to live near the ocean? Do you want more time to yourself? Do you want to spend more time with loved ones? So it's about you doing that inner work. What is going to make you happy? What makes you tick? What makes you happy? What makes you tick? You're going to work all that out. So have time. I want to say to you, have time, make time for yourself. Make time for yourself where you can reflect, you can think about, you can process deep down inside what's going on, what's your wish list. Create it all because it's absolutely fantastic. And guess what? The third ace card that you've got in this deck. Look at that. What a month you've got in store. What a month you've got in store. What's coming up for you when you've reflected and you're clear about what direction you're moving in, you are moving in. Then you're going to have this real urge to take action, to put in place what you've worked out, put in place your goals, put in place your work environment, start getting your life physically creating what it is you're wanting, what direction you're wanting, what goals you've wanted to achieve. But you're also going to have this burst of energy. So I would say halfway through February, you're going to have this real burst of energy. That you're just going to feel compelled to do things, to change your home space, redecorate, move furniture around, sprinkling, clean up, get rid of stuff that's lying around idle that you no longer want. You're going to have this real urge to do things. You're going to have new creative ideas just happening, moving about, happening, and you're wanting to put it in place like now, really quickly. So the second half of February is going to be very, very active, busy time for you. You've also got the Tower, but that's in reverse. And so that tells me that it's not something that's going to happen. It's not external factors coming in and causing these changes. It's actually you wanting these changes. You're wanting these changes according to this. You're wanting to put these changes in place. There's the wands, fire, moving, doing. You want to put these things in place. So you start looking at your life and what changes do I want? What do I want out? What do I want in? How do I want things to change? How do I want things differently? So that's very much in your control. It's not something that's going to happen to you. It's something that is in your control. I also feel like in February, you've got the Devil card. To me, the Devil card is the Temptation card. So you're on this great pathway here. You're having this great month of change and moving about. And then the universe is going to say, well, okay, let's just have a rain check. Let's just check what's happening here. And I feel like people from your past are going to come back. There's going to be temptations of, do you really want to change or do you want to stay where you are? I feel like some of you, if you've left your work, you're going to get contact and they're going to offer you more money to come back. Are you going to go back? Are you going to go back to being a slave to that time, working 9 to 5, working those hours? Or are you going to stay true to yourself? So there's going to be temptations put in place for you to make sure that you do. Are you sure you want to move on, or would you rather go back to your comfort zone and keep the status quo? So that's really, just be careful of that. I did pull out another card to see what was going on, and it was the Lust card. And to me, that is past relationships. You might hear someone from their past might come back. You might hear from them. They might want to get back together or revisit the relationship, and you need to really decide, what's my motivation? Do I really want to go back? Am I going back for the right reasons? Is it because it's easy? Is it because I'm comfortable with that? Maybe they've changed. Have they really? So just be mindful of anyone that's coming back from your past. And they're going to sound all absolutely fabulous. But, the past is the past. And you really need to sever some things in order for you to move on. Interesting month, Libra. Very interesting month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one card that will be an overview of your month of February. It's from the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue. Let's have a look. You've got quite a month ahead of you. 3 ace cards. That's huge change. Bringing in, what do you want to bring in? Make sure you're bringing in what you want to bring in, not what other people want you to bring in. Don't allow anybody else to put stuff into your future that you don't want there. Really think about it. Don't be tempted. Oh, here we go. There's one that's just fallen out. Let me get my glasses so that I can better see this for you. Okay, it says, conscious consumer. That's interesting, isn't it? Conscious consumer. Let's see what it says. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic foods or goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. And that can be translated into what's going on with you and how much clutter do you have in your life. Do you need everything that you need? Do you need that particular lifestyle? Do you need those people in your life? Be conscious of what you're bringing into your life and whether or not they're good for you and ultimately good for the direction that you're moving in. So it's about being conscious on what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you're bringing into your life that you think might be useful and maybe it's not. So really analyze it, really look at it. Okay, so I wish you a really action-packed, exciting February, and I will check in on March to see how you're doing and give you your March monthly reading. But I think you've got a lot going on in February, so have a very busy, prosperous, happy February.